Hello everyone and welcome to another I Pick My Butt video, more Uno Mobile, and today I made it to the final round of the Uno Cup, 3 times to be exact, and every single time I took second place. And I'm curious from you guys, because I know there's a lot of Uno experts out there, what could have been done different in the game? What would you have done? And was this game even winnable? Now, if you're not familiar with the Uno Cup, the rules in it, we have discard all cards. Draw 2s can be played on draw 2s. Draw 4s can be played on draw 2s. And draw 4s can be played on draw 4s. If you win your first 3 games, you'll go and end up right to the final round. But if you end up losing, you're going to get bumped down to that lower track there. And if that happens right at the beginning, you're going to be playing 6 games in total instead of 4. The other thing to keep in mind is these are 2v2s, and I am playing with a random. I'm going to consider them an experienced player because they are sitting in the final round with me and these other 2 players, which means they've been good enough to make it this far. I don't think they were carried. So up to this point, we're pretty much playing all the cards as best fit as I could see possible. There's nothing I would really change up to this point. There was a couple moments here where I was almost forced to use my wild card, but I really try to do everything in my power not to. You can see we grabbed a reverse there, we lucked out. And as you can see, this is pretty much a regular game of Uno. No surprises, nothing too wacky. They do hit with this draw 2 here. We're going to go and change it to a draw 4 on it. And I don't know why I was taking so long to throw it. I was kind of seeing what my partner had there. But things are working pretty decent. So skip on them. I'm able to throw my other 4. And we're dwindling down on the cards. Reverse back. And this is a point where I'm going to say, let's just play this. And I think we'll probably throw green down because that's what the most of my partner has. I have 2 greens also, and this is looking like, okay, we're in pretty good set, although no draw 4 wilds have been played yet at all, so that kind of backfired there on them. You got that. We're going to throw down the 4, and we're down to 2 cards, so this is getting exciting. I thought this was going to be it for sure, but then there is our first draw 4, nothing that my partner can do on it. The challenge, they draw an extra 2 cards, which they end up getting a +4 wild out of it, which that comes to the golden question right here. I'm calling Uno, I'm throwing that down. As my partner, would you throw the draw 4 wild down, call green, and eat the cards in case of the challenge, or risk the chance of having another draw 4 wild put on me and draw 8 cards together? On the other hand, it could have been an easy win if they didn't have it. Keep in mind, there's only been 1 draw 4 wild thrown out. Now, as you can see here by them throwing draw 2 and how quickly it goes to the opponent, that would have been a win right there. But the game goes on. I'm forced to call Uno once again. And as you can see, Chelsea here is also down to a single card. And for some reason, they're pulling from the deck when they already had a yellow in hand, throw a draw 2, and now I'm forced to take 4 cards because they had a draw 2. And once again, they had the same situation. They could have popped the draw 4, called it green, and we probably would have won the game. Now, I think with playing this game so much, I see everybody wants to hang on to that draw 4 wild for their final card, but they're sitting on a lot of cards up there. And here, I just figured I'd play the 0 because I don't want to go and start stacking that +2 and make them throw this draw 4 card that they've been sitting on for so long like it's their puppy. As the cards go around, Chelsea once again has another chance of calling Uno and is down to a single card. I'm going to throw this wild one out and call red. I don't know if that's a good move. That's another one I'd love to get your opinion on. But to me, it seems I need to dwindle these things down because 1 card, 3 card, and my partner is still sitting on a lot. But finally, they're going to play this draw 4 wild, and Chelsea, luckily enough, wasn't hanging on to 1 herself, so she is going to eat it. We got blue, and then once again, I am able to call Uno. And look at that, 6 cards of them. We'll laugh at that one. But we'll throw the blue 0 down, and I'm in Uno once again. Now, we do have Derek over here. Not really certain what he's going to be doing. Forced to draw. All we need to do is get it back to green. My partner is going to pull from the deck, but forced to lose a turn there. And look at Chelsea here. Grabbed a draw 4 from the actual deck there. We're going to challenge this one, and we lucked out on that. There's Megan up there going, challenge it. So unfortunately, this one went to timeout, and Derek takes the win on it for having a low number of cards. Now, here we are into a totally separate run, and this is once again finals. 4 of us here. Winners are going to take it all. We're set up pretty nice with having that draw 4 wild, so we'll see if I'm going to be the one to camp out on this here. But not really a lot of options as far as skips or even discard alls. We're just going to let it work, and I think we're going to go and switch this over to blue here just because my partner has a couple of them, and they can use that discard all. So they're going to go around, and instead of going and doing the discard all, they're going to just throw the reverse on it, go back and forth, which is actually kind of smart because they're sitting on a lot of reverses, and you can see they're already down to 4 cards. So back to me here, we're going to throw the 7 out, just try to keep it green if we can so they can lose that other one. And what are they going to do? They're going to throw the green, reverse it back, and now they're forced to go and play a reverse back to blue. And now I got to find a way to help my partner out and either get it to red or to yellow. So we're going to go here, and they are throwing down a, thank God that wasn't a draw 4. We're going to go and reverse this here. Maybe that wasn't the best idea on it, but let's see what happens. Obviously, they wanted red. My partner will then go and throw their red, and I need to get it to be yellow on this. So if I can, I'm going to go pop that draw 4 wild there, which will then make it yellow. And this is kind of where I screwed over my partner. So I guess the question is, would you guys have thrown that? Was that a smart move? We just talked about this in the last one where I was saying that that would have been a great way to go. And unfortunately, draw 8 cards. I feel kind of bad for Colleen there. That's a pretty bad move on my end, but I think that was the best way to go. Like I said, love to hear what you guys say. So now I'm forced to go and draw. Even if I challenge and I win it, I need to try to find a wild or draw 4 wild out of the deck there to hope that I can change the color, but unfortunately I'm not able to do so, and we lose another one. Now on to the last one here. This is the third of the final rounds, and you can see here we're going to get a halfway decent hand, I guess I would call it. I mean, we got a +2, we got to discard all, and we got a skip. Unfortunately though, we don't have any yellows, so we lucked out on grabbing a skip right here. We'll play that over to my partner, and they will probably go and throw a skip themselves. I mean, that's what I would do at least, but they are sitting on a bunch of yellow, so we'll go and throw our skip out, get it back to them, let them throw that draw 2 out there, and if it comes back around, we'll go and stack it on, and hopefully it doesn't make it our way back to our partner, but I think it's not going to work out as well as I had planned. As you can see here, it's taken a while, so that means they got a draw 2 or a draw 4, but at least we got that draw 4 wild out of their hand. But my partner is going to take 10 cards out of it, so that really ends up hurting my partner and makes it a little bit more of a 1 versus 2 game. So we'll go and drop the blues here just to maybe make this a one-on-one here with Steve over here, and let's see what happens. They're going to go and work their way around. Does my partner have a discard all they can play? It looks like they do in the red, but they're going to go play the skip, so I think they're helping me out on that. And we're going to go, we're down to 2 cards. Hopefully they can get it back over to green or keep it on red, and let's see what they do here. Discard all on that, which is great. And no, is it a, yes, it's a draw 4 wild. I'm gonna have to just eat this one right here, and now there's both of us sitting with a ton of cards on us. So as it goes back around again, what are we gonna do? We're gonna try to keep it yellow here. No, we're gonna go and switch over to blue actually, which is probably good because they did call yellow for the wild. We'll go throw that out there. Hopefully they don't reverse us on this, which they didn't, and draw 2 to them. So we're still holding on to this game pretty decently. I'm going to pop a draw 2 on them, and things are starting to look a little bit more evened out for us. Laugh at them there because they were so close to winning. So here we are, another one down to uno. I was not expecting that at all. That really hurts. And I guess we're forced to just kind of go and throw this because there was no other options besides drawing, and a draw 4 wild on them. Are we going to challenge it? Challenge is good, but now we got to go and throw something to go. Now, this is where I would ask, would you draw from the pile? I mean, you got no other options. You know they have blue. Pretty much drawing from the pile is your only chance to get a color change and hope for that wild. And we end up losing. But as I said, I know you guys, there's a lot of experts out there. What would you have done different? What would you have changed? Are these games winnable at all? Let me know down in the comments below. If you guys aren't playing Uno Mobile yet, I'm going to have a link both in the pinned comment and the description. I highly suggest you check it out. It's a ton of fun. And if you want, send me a friend invite. Love to play with you guys. Other than that, don't forget to like, subscribe, and remember, I pick my butt.